Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? How's everyone at home? Hope you guys are keeping yourself safe. Don't forget it is necessary for you to keep yourself safe. All right. Now you're welcome to this online class. This is Civic SS2. That we are going to be looking at weeks 5 and 6 topic. But let's quickly review on week 3 and 4 video, which that was when we started the topic traffic regulation, where we look at what traffic regulation itself is, and from there we move to the traffic rules and regulation, which I gave the major traffic rules and regulation, which is expected of every one of you to know as a student of this class. And from there, we looked at the types of road traffic signs. And from there, we also look at traffic lights, the meaning of the three traffic lights is red, yellow, and green. And after that, we also looked at the duties of pedestrians. We looked at causes of road accidents, and then the last one was roles of drivers in reducing road accidents. And so that will take us to this big class, which is still the topic traffic regulation, but the subtopic is quite different, which is the functions of FISC. Okay, before we go into details, let's look at our learning objective. That is what we are expected to learn at the end of this video. At the end of the lesson, the students should be able to, one, briefly discuss the historical background of Federal Road Safety Commission (FRC), and two, I like the functions of Federal Road Safety Commission (FRC). And three, I like the roles of individual in maintaining traffic regulations. Four, I like the roles of government itself in maintaining traffic regulations. Number five, state the Lagos state traffic laws and penalty. Now let's go to FRC in details. All right. Federal Road Safety Commission (FRC) was created by the federal government through the decree number 45 of the 1988, as amended by decree number 35 of 1992, referred to in the status book as the FRC Act Cap 141 laws of the Federation of Nigeria (LFN), passed by the National Assembly as Federal Road Safety Commission Establishment Act 2007, with the statutory responsibility for road safety administration in Nigeria. All what that means is that FRC was formed in 1988 through the decree number 45, but was later amended through decree number 35 of 1992. So if I ask you, when was FRC formed? It was formed in 1988, but was later amended in 1992. And this FRC operates in all the 36 states, including the Federal Capital Territory. Now let's look at the functions of FRC. Functions of FRC. Okay. Now, sorry for that little break. This network, when it come back. Now, functions of Federal Road Safety Commission, that is FRC. Number one, making the highway safe for motorists and other road users. The sense that to make sure that the road is free for movement of people and goods and services. Okay, so it is their job to make sure that there is no traffic on the roadway. When there is traffic, there to clear traffic so that there is free flow of people moving up and down on the highway. Another one there is recommending works and infrastructure to eliminate or minimize accidents on the highway. That is, when there is maybe a little pothole, the road is getting bad, they'll be the one to recommend to the Ministry of Work and Infrastructure in order to reduce accidents on our highway. And one is to educate motorists and the members of the public on the importance of road discipline on the highways. They do this every time. It is their job to educate the road users, that is the motorists, so that they will all know the importance of the the discipline on the highway, because it is expected for every motorist to maintain high discipline while driving on the highway. Another one there is enforcing the traffic regulations on road traffic laws. It is their job to enforce these traffic regulations, and to make sure that the traffic laws is being respected. Another one is that ensuring that drivers of vehicles use seat belts to prevent any injury that may be suffered during accident. And we all need to know that all these do that is actually meant for our own good, because now imagine somebody who does not use his or her seatbelt and accident occur, that could lead to a lot of injury, and it could even cause the death of such person. But if the person made use of seatbelt, the injury will be minimized. So that's why you need to use your seatbelt in case of unforeseen circumstances happen. Okay. Another one that is preventing or minimizing accidents on the highway. It is a job to make sure, if possible, they should prevent accident from occurring, or rather minimize to a drastic level the way accident do occur on the highway. Another one is clearing obstruction on any part of the highway. That is when trailers fall down on the road, or there's one obstruction or the other on the road, which could cause traffic. So it is their job to clear such obstruction in order to allow free movement of vehicles. Then we also have other functions of FRC. We have designing and producing the driver's license to be used by various categories of vehicles operator. So there's a department in their office that is actually, their job is to give out the driver's license, because it's being produced and it's being designed by them. So you apply, and they'll give it to you. Another one that is determining from time to time the requirement to be satisfied by an applicant for a driver's license. So they are the one that determine the requirements of applying for driver's license. So aside from other requirements, but one particular one which I know so well is that driving, they go for driving tests. So they put you, they give you a car, they ask you to drive, they look at you, see how stable you are, to actually know if you are qualified to get the driver's license or not. So while driving, if they detect any fault on your driving, you will not be given. You'll be asked to go for to go to driving school, whereby you can learn how to drive proper. So they determine, the requirements to be, in order to be, for the satisfied by an applicant for driver's license. So if you are not you didn't pass through a particular requirement, you don't have the necessary requirement, such license will not be given to you. Another one is designing and producing vehicle plate number. It is their job. There's a department that actually deal with that, which produce and design the vehicle's plate number. Giving prompt and care to victims of accident. In their department, in their office, they have a department that which is actually meant to take care of this. That is Red Cross. They have some set of officers who are meant emergency response, like this, like Red Cross, which whenever accident occur on the road, they will be the ones to take those victims to the nearest hospital, in order to be given proper care proper care. And another one is maintaining the validity period of driver's license, which shall be 3 years, subject to renewal expiration of validity period. That is, once the driver's license is being acquired, you can use it for 3 years. So after 3 years, it's get expired, and you can go back to the office to revalidate your license, or renew your license. It is also their function to arrest, fine, and sanction traffic violators. That is, those people who violate the traffic laws. It's their function, it's their job to arrest such person, take persons to their office. Even if such offense is for fining or jailing, they will now take the case up from there. Another function is ensuring that drivers registration, ensuring that drivers register their vehicle with them to define the type of vehicle drivers desire to drive on the road. That is, when you are registering for your driver's license, the car will be registered with it so that they will know the kind of cars or vehicle that are going on the highway. All right, let's move to the next subtopic, which happens to be roles of individuals in maintaining traffic regulations. Again, roles of individual in maintaining traffic regulations. One, parents should teach their children to take responsibility for their own safety when using the road. That is, whenever they are using the road, parents should always advise and talk to their children about this to make sure to, be responsible of their own safety when using the road. Not only their own safety alone, to also consider other road users. Number two, individuals who are members of voluntary organizations such as Boy Scout, Brigade, and Manual can assist the relevant government officials to manage traffic. Or when you see sometimes at a particular junction, you see Manual officials there, you see Boys Brigade officials, members, you see Boy Scout, they would go help in directing or managing the traffic. Like someone like me now, I'm also a brigade member. Sometimes when we're going out for parade, because we'll be on uniform, then we can help in directing the traffic. And aside from that, people should consider other road users and work their own safety too. Like that number one, like I said, don't drive recklessly because of yourself. Drive carefully because of yourself and because of other road users, which whatever happens to you might also affect them. Okay. Another rule is that an individual can also register voluntarily with the government as special road marshals in order to assist the traffic wardens with traffic management. That is, you as an individual who actually love, to help the community, can register with the government as special road marshals, and as a result of that, when you're being certified, so that at your own leisure time you can come out to direct the traffic in that your junction, in that particular highway close to your house, and many more. Another one is individuals, especially motorists, should learn about the traffic regulations so that to avoid being sanctioned for violation of such laws. So as a motorist, you need to know the traffic regulations, all of them, not to being sanctioned for violating the traffic laws. All right, individuals and drivers must endeavor to learn all the road signs, traffic lights, in order to avoid accident as well as sanction from the traffic officials. If we don't know the road signs and you go all the way around, the traffic officials get hold of you, arrest you, give you the necessary punishment which is meant for you. Still in this video, I'm going to I'll be showing you the penalties for some certain violation of laws, especially in Lagos State. So watch out. When we get there, you will know. Then another one is individuals and drivers should desist from alcoholism, smoking, and taking out drugs while driving. We know that it's not possible to be drinking alcohol either before or while driving, or smoking or taking out drugs. All these would distract you, and as a result of that, you lose control and accident will occur, and this will cause a lot of havoc to the road. That is, could cause accidents, and all these vices lead to loss of control of the vehicle, and, and untimely ultimately leads to untimely death. That is, when you are so drunk, you lose control, and it ultimately leads to untimely death, and such person will be in serious injury, if not death. All right, roles of government in maintaining traffic regulation. Roles of government in maintaining traffic regulations. Number one there is that government should ensure that traffic control devices are installed at appropriate places for road users to see. That is, the traffic control devices, they should make sure that they put it at a proper place. Even same to traffic road signs. The road signs should be placed in an appropriate place whereby the road user can actually, it's so visible for them to see, and they'll be able to, interpret easily. Even if they can actually put the interpretation under, it will also be useful. Okay, another role of government in maintaining traffic regulation is that there should be regular public enlightenment in order to educate the general public, especially the motorists, on the proper use of the road and road signs. That is, the government, though the government have been doing it though, but you also you need to notice that is one of the rules of government in maintaining traffic regulation, that there should be regular public enlightenment. That is, educating the general public every now and then, especially the motorists, on proper use of the road and road signs. The road signs are actually there to give information to you, the road users, about the road. And as a result of that, once the government is, as if they've been educating the people, they will be so conversant with this road sign, because some of them don't actually know the meaning of some certain signs. So once they are being trained, they will be able to they will be familiarized with all these road signs, and as a result of that, we won't be having any issue on our road again. That one is, government should enact laws to regulate traffic and ensure that offenders are meant to face the wrath of the law. A lot of them were that, when they violate the law, just believe that it's just about fine and nothing more. Then I'll go to my house. No, the government should enact all these laws to make sure that whenever any of these laws is being violated, such person will be jailed. There are some violations which they put fine 30,000. People just say, how much is 30,000? I'll do it. I'll do it again. I'll just give them 30,000 naira. So all these laws should make any violators should face the wrath of the law. Another point there is training of officials of regulating agencies, and their remuneration should be properly handled in order for them to be effective and efficient. That is, there should be training and retraining of officials, that is the regulating agencies, so that they can actually keep on improving on their job. And aside from that, the remuneration, that is their salary should be properly handled, so that it should be paid promptly, so that the officials will be effective and efficient. You know that in any job one is doing, when such person receives his or her salary as at when due, and necessary, or that is, and other payments also, such person will be ready to work, will be agile to his or her work, and be very effective. And the last one there is that television and radio jingles warning warning road users on road ethics, such as overspeeding, non-usage of used tire, drinking, that is alcohol, and driving, and many other. So jingles on television and radio should just keep on, so that people will not say we are not aware about this. So that is part of the public enlightenment. Getting people to be informed about this traffic rules and regulations, and as a result of that, I think there should be there will be a reduced accident on our road. Moving from there to agencies involved in traffic regulation. Agencies involved in traffic regulations. The agency involved in traffic regulations we have the Federal Road Safety Commission, Frsc, and we also have a traffic section of the Nigerian Police. Some of them you must have been seeing them, at different junctions. I think their cap is kind of has some yellow something on it, and they used to have something which they wear. It's different from a normal police dress. So when you see them, you know that they are traffic section of the Nigerian Police. So they also help in directing traffic. We also have a VIO, that is Vehicle Inspection Officer. These ones are actually meant to inspect the vehicles to make sure it is in right condition to be on the road, especially especially the highway. Okay, now sorry for that. Other state agencies on traffic regulations, that should tell you that other states, as a state, we have 36 states. All the states, they also have their own state-based agency, which is charged with the traffic regulation. For example, we have Last Mile in Lagos, we have Trace in Ogun State, we have Yeso in Oyo State, we have OES in Osun State, we have Ise Takuntakun in those states, and many more. You can do your own research also to get to know all the states of Nigeria. Out of the 36 states, at least I was able to get some, state agency for some certain states. So you need to do your own research to know other states, what they call their state traffic agencies. Okay, so aside from each state have the federal government's Federal Road Safety Commission office, they also have their own state traffic agency, which as a result of this, all these government agencies have one specific role to play, which is to enhance and maintain traffic regulation. So it is job of LASTMA to do that in Lagos State. It is the job of Trace to do that in Ogun State. It is the job of GESO to maintain traffic regulation in Oyo State, and likewise OES in Osun State, and Isheta Kuntakun in Odo State. So all of them in all the 36 states or in Nigeria, the major job is to enhance and maintain traffic regulations in their local states. Now we're going to be focusing on Lagos State right now, because Lagos State is where we are. This is where every one of us are living, and we need to focus more so that we're very conversant with Lagos State traffic laws. Okay, Lagos State traffic laws and penalties. The new Lagos State traffic law and penalties Lagos traffic law regime is designed to protect law-abiding road users. It is also designed to ensure that those who flout any of its stipulations, are made to face the consequences of the law, consequences of their actions, so that they can be reformed and join the law-abiding group. However, the traffic management did not design to is not sorry, I said the traffic management regime is not designed to empower officials of any agency of the state either to molest, intimidate, or extort, or make a lawbreaker out of any Lagos resident or stakeholder through the demanding and giving of bribe, so as to avoid unsavory situation. That is, this Lagos State traffic law regime did not design this law. It has been designed to protect the law-abiding road users, and also it has been designed to reform, the those who used to, go again and violate the law, not for them to be reformed and to join the law-abiding citizen. And also, they're trying to say that this is not put in place in order to make any official to molest or intimidate or extort or make any lawbreaker out of any Lagos resident or stakeholder, maybe through bribing, or giving of some other things in order to avoid unsavory situations. So that tells you that the law is being made for us, the Lagosian, the resident of Lagos State. Now I'm going to be reading some of the laws and the fines for us right now. You can see Lagos State traffic laws and penalties. So you need to know all this. Now at the end of this video, I want you all to do a voice note for me on this Lagos State traffic laws and penalties, because you need to know them. The first one that we have: driving without driver's license, impound vehicle, driving by underage 18 years. That is, you shouldn't be, if you are not up to 18 years, it's not expected of you to drive. So that's 8,000 fine. Driving with fake plate number, because it's possible that some people go and do fake plate number that is not registered. So you pay a fine of 30,000 naira and 3 years in prison. Okay. And we have the fourth one there: driving with forged particulars. You're going to spend 6 months in prison, no fine. 6 months straight in prison. Okay. Then driving with fake driver's license is also 6 months in prison. Driving without roadworthiness, your vehicle is going to be impounded, impound vehicle. Okay. Number 7, driving only yellow. That is when you, that's talking about those public buses. You know, it's not only yellow, it's yellow and black and some other colors. So such will pay 80,000 naira fine, you know, for painting, into that enforced painting. Then driving with acne permits, with acne permits. As a result of that, impound vehicle, no display of acne permits. Okay, that should be driving without acne permits, impound vehicle, no display of acne permits, impound vehicle, kabu kabu without permits, impound vehicle, disobeying last man office, that is 10,000 naira fine, or impound vehicle. Number 12 there, neglect of traffic direction light, 3 months in prison. Smoking with smoking while driving at 1,000 naira fine or impound vehicle. Physical assault or traffic officer, 50,000 and 6 months in prison. Driving without full light, that is 2,000 fine. Driving with one tire, that's one out tire, that's 10,000 fine. Number 17, driving without spare tire, 30,000 fine. Driving smoking vehicle, 10,000 fine. No fire extinguisher, 10,000 fine. Broken windscreen, 10,000 fine. Tinted windscreen, 10,000 fine. Eating and driving with one hand, 3 months in prison. One-way driving, that's 3 years in, that is one way is, maybe you know, you all know Lagos by the express, you know there's a road that when you're coming to Lagos, there's another road that when you're going to Lagos. So now let's say you're coming to Lagos and you're not passing the same road whereby those are going out of Lagos are passing. That is one way, because it can easily cause accident. Such person will be in prison for 3 years. 24, the driving without fasten seat belt, that's 10,000 naira fine. No painting a commercial vehicle approved color, that is 50,000 naira fine. So I expect every one of you to, you know, go through this video over and over again, especially the Lagos traffic laws and punishment. I expect every one of you to know at least 20 of it. So make sure you do the video of yourself. I'm sorry, a voice note of yourself recording what you've memorized. That is, you have to read, memorize, so that you're going to recite it for me in your voice note. You don't make sure that you are not reading the notes while doing the voice note. Please, parents, if you are able to watch this, please help me to monitor them, make them to read the Lagos law, Lagos traffic law, and penalties. At least there are 25 there, which are the Lagos State released in 2000 and some years back. And as a result of that, they should do their own voice note and send it to my WhatsApp number. You can get my number from the school WhatsApp platform. So till I come your way again, please make sure you keep on writing your notes as it's coming on the website. Make sure you are reading and prepare very well for the test. All right, so till we meet again, bye for now.